Hello people, this is my first fish room. Actually it's a miniature fish room compared to some of the people I've seen on YouTube. And Bouna Marcus is probably, in my opinion, the king of African cichlids. This man has an amazing selection of fish and multiple tanks, big tanks. Anyway, let's start out with this 60. This is a Marineland 60 Heartland tank, and I got a whole gaggle of mixed fish in here. There's a pike cichlid, Tropheus, that's a Sunshine, the orange one, that's a Corbensis, the yellow with the black stripe. That one there I grew in the other tank. He was born in there with 5 others when I had all the Holy Rock. I just found 5 fish I knew I didn't buy, so he was born in there. I don't know what that blue stripe one is. That's an ACI over there. And the brown one up there. This one here on the left is beautiful, the stripe one. I don't know what he is, but God, he's beautiful. That's his spot over there too. He doesn't really like anybody else to come there. It's a beautiful fish. And I could see there's either the Snow White or the Obi Peacock that's inside that tunnel there peeking. He'll come out. If I move back a little, he'll probably come out. Yeah, when you feed them, they seem to come out a lot better, you know. Using my Galaxy S5 camera here, because I really don't have anything else. But let's see, get a little closer here. Love Tropheus, they're gorgeous fish. They also seem to fight with each other. I have 3 of them in there. They don't bother the other fish, they only bother each other, which is odd. The Snow White is gorgeous. He's all white with the red eyes. It's like a bunny rabbit fish, albino. Well, they don't seem to be all coming out. I also have 3 catfish in there. I have a Synodontis, I have a Pictus, and a Raphael, and a rubbermouth pleco, and a Colombian spotted pleco, which of course we don't see now, but they're in there. The Raphael's funny. He lives inside that ornament right there. There's a hole on the bottom. He goes up in there, and that's where he stays. It's funny. Okay, let's move along. This is my 45, and these are my Frontosas with an Obi in there with them. They were in the 60 and just were not getting food. You know, the Tropheuses are very fast, and these guys are slow, so they weren't really getting their share. There's a Synodontis in here too. He just crawled into that rock. But they're much happier in here, and I know what you're thinking. You know, Frontosas, 45-gallon tank, too small. True, but I will keep them and grow them out as long as I can, and I have somebody with a humongous tank that would take them. But for now, you know, I want to keep them. I love them. I just don't have, you know, the space for them, but thankfully they grow like snails, so, and they seem to be very happy in here. Much happier in here actually than they were in the other tank. Beautiful fish. Look at this guy. They're just like fish that are just very slow. They move very slowly. They've also dug out a lot of trenches down there on the right, and they kind of get in there when they feel threatened. Okay, let's move to the 16-gallon high. This was a 10-gallon stand, and I needed to get something else that was a little bit bigger, and I found the 16 with the exact measurements as the 10, except you get more in height. So I got the 16. There's just two baby parrots, really small. In fact, there's one right here. You can see him hiding in that plant. They get into that stage of hiding, you know. I believe that's the severum in them, you know. That they've been red devil and severum, so I've been read and been told, made it to make parrots. But that's probably the severum, the shyness, and then their aggressiveness is their red devil in them. Oh, there he goes. He's on the move. Yeah, it's funny. They go through that period where they have to just like hide away, you know. And okay, let's move across the room here. Here we go, 28-gallon. And this is a Beaufront Marine Land. And that's all lace rock in there. And these are all Africans. No mixtures. Totally African cichlids. I have no idea what they are. I watch videos all the time on YouTube, and these guys, they know their fish, you know. I know that spotted one is the Boise, and I'm hoping that he lives, because I've had bad luck with these fish. For some reason, I can't keep them alive. I had like 3 in my 60, and I lost them. They passed away one by one. But this guy seems to be doing very well with these guys. Beautiful fish, beautiful. This guy here is gorgeous too with the yellow. I don't know what that is. And I got the blue ones. But they like the lace rock. You know, it's definitely a sanctuary for them, especially a little guy. You know, he can get in there in case anybody's bothering him. But I don't really see anybody bothering him. You know, he seems to be part of the pack now, even though he was the last one added. Everything is fine with him, which is beautiful. And we'll move to my last tank, and this is my 56. It's a Marine Land 56-gallon column tank. I don't have a lot of room in here, and I could have gotten 2 humongous tanks on each end of the room, but I chose to go for multiple tanks instead. You know, I find it more interesting. I can have a lot more diverse type of fish also. That's the blue face one right there, the Obi. It's Obi-1. He was the first one that I ever had, and then I got 5 more. And I believe I have 3 in there, 1 in the 60 and 1 with the frontoses. And there's the parrots. When I got these guys also, they were hiding, but they acclimated a lot faster, I think, because of the other fish. This one here on the right is beautiful with the yellow stripe on his head. I don't know what the heck that is. I wish I did, but beautiful, beautiful fish. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's a great hobby. You know, I love collecting fish. I like aquascaping even more. I love to build the tanks. That's like the best part of the process. Yeah, this is a beautiful tank. It's very colorful. This tank I had about 35 pounds of lace rock in. Not lace rock, excuse me, holy rock. And it was just huge. And it's rock, millions of caverns, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. It's on my site, you know, that tank. Oh. And this is the new version of that tank. And that is basically my fish room, miniature fish room. Anyway, I appreciate you looking, and thank you.